everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are reviewing the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength 10% PHA Exfoliating Clarifying Liquid, which looks like this. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to welcome all of those who have recently subscribed to my channel. Welcome. My name is Nadia and I am a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below for you. And if you have yet to subscribe, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there is a brand new upload. This is a leave-on exfoliating and clarifying liquid developed for combo, dry, normal, and oily skin to combat dullness, uneven texture, acne, and blemishes. You can find this at Sephora, JCPenney, and PeterThomasRoth.com. This does retail for $58 and you do get 5 ounces. This product has a lovely blend of the best exfoliants, antioxidants, and skin replenishing ingredients. I love that Peter Thomas Roth lets us know the exact percentage of each exfoliating acid on the actual unit. We see 10% gluconolactone, a polyhydroxy acid. We have alpha hydroxy acid, beta hydroxy acids, and polyhydroxy acids. Alpha hydroxy acids have a smaller molecular size, so they work on layers below the surface of the skin, thus causing some sensitivity on some skin types. Polyhydroxy acids, on the other hand, have a larger molecular structure that limits their ability to penetrate the skin and causing little to no sensitivity to the skin. Gluconolactone, we should note, will also speed cell turnover. We also see 5% glycolic acid, an alpha hydroxy acid that works to shed dead cellular debris, renew, soften, and give the skin a radiant, brighter look. We also see 0.5% salicylic acid, a beta hydroxy acid that is an oil-loving, oil-soluble exfoliating acid that also helps to stimulate cell turnover. This is an acid that benefits blemish-prone skin as it helps to minimize breakouts, whiteheads, and blackheads. I began using this product on September 1st. I did actually attend a Zoom meeting hosted by Peter Thomas Roth where we learned a lot about this product. They suggested that you use this after your toner and before your serum. So you should not use this in place of your toner at all. On September 1st, I applied it over the skin after cleansing and toning, and when I tell you this, I really mean it. She was spicy. I thought I was it felt a little bit stronger than most chemical peels I've had, and it tingled for a good minute. I remember having to fan my skin for about 30 to 40 seconds. But after the product fully dried, my skin was good. I do remember it, and I still feel it to be a little tacky, somewhat sticky over the skin, but I could not help but notice just how luminous the skin looked even after the product fully dried. I have used this multiple times after the first, of course, and I have noticed that it is a lot less spicy. Sometimes I don't even feel a tingle at all. I have begun pairing this with the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength Niacinamide Discoloration Treatment, which looks like this. And this combo here is going to help combat breakouts and also help to brighten and further even the tone of your skin. Because the niacinamide treatment is a little bit drying over the skin, I do make sure to follow it with Pharmacy's Honey Halo. As far as results are concerned, I have noticed a plumper, softer skin, as well as minimal breakouts. I think this has a lot to do with some of the supplements that I have been taking, but recently I have been breaking out quite a bit. So when this came into my life, my breakouts were somewhat healing, and so far they have yet to return. The majority of my breakouts happened here and here along the jawline, which tells me, you know, that it is a hormonal breakout, as they are happening along the hormonal meridian. When I noticed minimal to no tingling over the skin, I did begin to use this both morning and evening. When used during the day, however, I did notice that there was a lot of luminosity peeking through, especially if I wore it underneath foundation. And we're still kind of in the middle of summer in California, and it didn't really bother me, but when I, you know, like your neck here, the skin is very sensitive, and sometimes you'll like touch your, I don't know, your shoulders, or sometimes you'll look down if you're on your phone. There was a little bit of stickiness there that really just made me feel uncomfortable. It didn't, however, minimize the longevity of my makeup at all. It just gave me a luminosity and a stickiness here along the neck that I wasn't particularly, or am not particularly, a fan of. Throughout this test, I also made sure to implement the use of the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength Lactic Pore Treatment, which looks like this. I did this to further improve the look of pores and texture, and it did not further irritate or sensitize my skin. I think that if you, well, I know that if you have conditioned your skin to the use of acids, I think that your skin, if you maybe suffer from a lot of breakouts and have maybe issues with your pores, your collagen levels are decreasing, and you need to minimize the appearance of pores, this combo is going to be really, really good for you. I have very, very recently begun to pair the clarifying liquid with the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength Retinoid Peptide Serum. A little bit goes a long way with this particular product. If you would like more of an update on this, be sure to check the bottom bar down below, and I'll be sure to update that for you before the video goes live, as far as like what results am I seeing? Am I seeing any irritation, or am I breaking out more? This combo here will have more of an anti-aging and clarifying effect over the skin, whereas this combo here will have, again, a clarifying effect over the skin whilst at the same time brightening the skin. And this combo right here will clarify the skin, and with using this every 2 to 3 days, you will be able to see much smaller pores throughout. You should know that I have used a number of glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and lactic acid based serums. I don't think I've tried anything like this. At least one that aims to minimize the severity of your breakouts and clarify the skin. I did enjoy this a lot, and I'm still using it, so I have enjoyed this a lot because it definitely delivers on its claims. I can definitely see myself using this year round, and perhaps follow it with more of a hydrating or a peptide rich serum. During the cooler months. I know I live in California, so it doesn't really get that cool, but I do like to give the skin a lot more hydration and moisture. Some of the results I've noticed have been less breakouts, more evening of tone, plumper, brighter, smoother, softer skin. I kid you not, this is the softest my skin has been in a long time. I'm thinking of doing a products to help you achieve softer skin video. Let me know if you're interested in that in the comments down below. This product works very well with different ranges and different textures. This works nicely under multiple SPFs and different moisturizers. I did try it with 2 different foundations and it worked really nicely. It definitely, like I mentioned earlier, gave my skin more of a luminous finish throughout the day. In no way did it make me feel more oily. It just gave the skin a very luminous finish. So if, say for example, you have particularly dull skin, this would be a great product for you to use during the day. Just make sure that, again, you follow it with your SPF. I have paired this with multiple moisturizers during my nighttime routine, and I did use it with one oil and it worked beautifully. My favorite time to use this is definitely nighttime. I just couldn't deal too much with the stickiness here along the neck area. It just bothered me quite a bit, actually. I feel like maybe if you can deal with that, you can use this both morning and evening. Of course, if you have conditioned your skin for AM and PM use. I much more prefer waking up with smoother, plumper skin in the morning without the neck discomfort. I would recommend this product to anyone who is looking to minimize breakouts, even their tone from post-inflammation, hyperpigmentation, and anyone who wants smoother, softer, plumper skin. I like using this with the Peter Thomas Roth niacinamide discoloration treatment on some nights, and then on other nights I have been using it with the Retinoid Peptide Serum. As far as pros are concerned, I do have a few. I love that this has a great mix of exfoliating ingredients that definitely deliver on their claims. I love that this is fragrance free. I love that this product is easy to use. You may use it with a cotton round. As you saw me, I was using it with the Shiseido facial cotton, or if you wish, you may just pat it over the skin. Just make sure that you are careful with the delicate orbital bone area here, as the skin there is very sensitive, and you do not want to get it too close to the eye area, as the skin may slightly burn, get irritated, or flake. I love that this is a glass bottle. I think that's one of my favorite things about all of the Pro Strength product. And I also like the minimal ingredients deck. If you are planning to use this alone, as say for example your serum, it is not going to be drying to the skin. However, if you do decide to pair it with this, you will notice some dryness, a little tight feeling of the skin throughout the day, so do be forewarned about that. So that is the reason why I like to use this combo with this new babe over here. I do have a couple of cons here. This does contain sodium hydroxide and witch hazel, both of which can potentially sensitize or irritate the skin, and that is one of the poor ingredients as well. And as you all know, Peter Thomas Roth does unfortunately test on animals. I am rating this an 8.5 out of 10. I am deducting 1 point for animal testing and half a point for the poor ingredient. Otherwise, I would love to recommend this product to anyone looking to clarify, minimize breakouts, soften, and brighten the skin. I love the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength range. Sorry, Toby's moving. Hi, baby. I love the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength range because of their minimal ingredients list. The entire range is results driven and very, very easy to use. I would definitely recommend this to you. I think that this is one of the standout products of 2020 for me. That is all I have for you all today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and that you hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I make a brand new upload. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Of course. I'm really trying to make today work. Take two. Nadia and I love, no wait. So I began, it's one of those days.